following program contains coarse language and mature subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised. In other words, y'all gonna hear some shit on this one.
You're listening to 106.9 Twat FM, streaming to you from Rat House Productions over at rathouse.net. That's RATTHAUS.net. And it's time for the world according to Fear and MDI.
And welcome to the world according to Fear and MDI. I'm your host, Fear, and I've got the sexy and stoned as always MDI in the house.
What up?
And on the line, we've got our good boy from the down under the Snerfin derbs.
He's from down under.
Well, he's under us right now.
What?
I have returned.
He is. Welcome to 2021. So all of our prayers have been answered. COVID's gone. Trump left the White House totally normally, and things are good. Things are good.
Nothing is on fire. Nothing is wrong.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh, what a mess. Like, and I say it in jest, and we're not going to really go into it because that's not our kind of show. But
holy fuck balls! What a mess!
Jesus Christ! What are you guys doing? Like, oh my God! Like, I feel so terrible for my American friends right now. Like, just
as do I.
All their social medias are just lit up with just how much insanity is going on right now. And the blatant double standards of life just being flashed in everybody's face. Like they might as well have been at a picnic when they stormed the fucking the what was it?
Capitol.
The Capitol. And fucking you go to a peaceful Black Lives Matter and they're Mason kids, you know, like what the fuck, guys? What the fuck? I don't know, man. I just can't believe it. It is.
Can you not though?
Like I don't know if I can anymore. Like I feel like it went to the point where I couldn't believe it. It was so crazy, and then I started to believe everything because you're like, yeah, no, I can get that. And then I went back to there's no way we can even get crazier. And I think I am full circle back around to yeah, you know, maybe I do believe it.
Oh yeah, me too. I'm fucking A. I'm right on board.
I was gonna say, like, I'm of the mind that nothing surprises me anymore.
Right?
Nothing takes me
Fuck this, man.
Unaware. I see shit like what just happened go down, and I was like, what? Another day, I guess.
Yeah, and I think that is so true, dude. Like the next day I felt a lot more different about it, but when it was happening, it didn't even faze me. Like that's something monumental in their fucking history of that country.
Oh yeah, it's insane.
To me, it's like, okay, this is a commercial break.
Busted into the Capitol building. Like that's insanity.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't want to feel this way. I don't want to shrug it off as just another day in paradise. You know, like it is extremely sad what is happening.
Oh, it is
over there right now.
Pathetic.
That country is imploding, and I feel like they're almost on the brink of another civil war.
Yep, they are.
Oh man,
that's exactly what Trump wants. That's the crazy part about it. But anyway, we're not a political podcast.
Yeah.
We're a comedy podcast, damn it.
Exactly. So unless, the only way what's going on down there could have got any worse if the literal version of the coronavirus came and like butt fucked a nun in front of everybody, you know, and then I would have been like, okay, all right. I kind of saw that coming. You know? But yeah, I don't know, just insane shit, man. But I don't know, Snerfin, are you one of those new year, new me kind of guys? You gotta
fuck no.
No, okay, cool.
I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that crap. I'm gonna be the same person I always have been. I might make tweaks here and there, but like to me in general, I'm not. I don't change. I don't believe in change.
No, me too. I'm the same way. Fuck that.
No,
you can try and make. I believe you can try and make improvements to yourself anytime and always, but it's not a new year, new me. That's stupid.
Oh, right. Like yeah, I'm on a diet. Yeah, I'm quitting smoking. You know, like,
yay!
Those are yeah.
Good for you.
That's awesome.
Well, right. It's tough, you know, like, but it's not creating a whole new me. It's just making tweaks to better my life. I don't fall victim or subscribe to the new year, new me.
Yeah, that's good, man. I think when I was younger, I tried to, and I'd like put unrealistic goals on things that you think you'd be able to accomplish, which is completely ridiculous. And then to put like a time constraint on how to make a better you, like by the end of the year, if you didn't hit your goals, fuck it, kill myself.
Right. 365 days, a lot of fucking time, and a lot of goddamn variables you'll never see coming.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
I live in the moment. I don't plan.
No, that's probably the best way these days, man. But no, that's cool. Did you do anything special for the new year?
No, definitely not. Had a few drinks. I think I played video games like normal. I don't quite remember.
Yeah,
what did we do New Year's?
Yeah, I can't remember.
We went to bed before 10 p.m. on New Year's.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I think
right.
Yeah,
and I passed out at like fucking like 9:30 on the couch. It was ridiculous.
Yeah,
ridiculous.
Yeah, I think you and I were gonna game, and then we both ended up bailing on each other.
Both fucking old men passing out before the stroke of midnight.
It's so true, man. And like this year, we didn't even like. So for I'd say what. 2, 3, maybe even 4 or 5 years, we usually watch the feed from New York.
Yeah, we usually watch
the
Eastern feed and go to bed at like 10:30, 11 o'clock.
And
well, why not?
And then this year we didn't even fucking get around to that.
No, we didn't even do that. We were in our bedroom, like in bed by 9:30. I was sleeping by 10, maybe before 10.
Yeah,
no. It was like Happy New Year. Oh, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, right. Didn't even fucking make it to midnight. I got home. I smoked some Death Bubba, poured myself 2 or 3 rum and cokes out of the bamboo, and out.
I think I remember these texts back and forth. I'm like, I'm going to bed, bud, and then you're like, I passed out, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's us. That's the old gamers here.
Yeah,
fuck me.
Well, fucking Matt the Rat called us.
Oh yeah.
Called you around 10:30 or so our time. 10:30, 11 o'clock. And he was he video called, so he left you like a video, like he sent you a video.
Yeah, he sent. It was like a video voicemail.
Video voicemail, if you will. And he's like, cool. I'm kind of glad you didn't answer, man, because I'm so high. It's not that we didn't answer, Matt. We were fucking sleeping already, man. Like, we were
passed the fuck out.
Yeah, we were. He's like, I'm so fucking high, man. There's no judgment here, Matt. We were so fucking high that we were passed out before you called, man.
What exciting lives we lead.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, man. Well, that's,
This is how we dreamed our futures would be when we were young, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, totally.
When I grow up.
Yeah, for sure. I grow up, I'm going to work a half day, come home, have a nap, and then podcast with my friends. Didn't see that coming. Fucking, right? Yeah, man. It's so funny. The things that you end up doing, like, yeah, we totally busted out of an hour nap, and we found out that MDI.
I can hear and command Alexa in my sleep.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, because we laid down for a nap, and this has happened a few times. We lay down for a nap, and I'll tell Alexa to set an alarm for a certain time.
Yeah.
And then we'll wake up
4 hours later,
and I'll be like, what the fuck? We set an alarm.
Yeah, like this fucking robot is trying to fuck with us.
And this has happened a couple times.
Fucking robot.
Where we're like, what the fuck happened? Yeah. So I've started setting multiple alarms. A few weeks ago, I set 2.
Yeah.
And still, I believe the first alarm was for like 3 p.m. and the second alarm was for 3:15. And I think we woke up at like 4:30, 5 p.m. and we're like, oh, fuck. We slept for hours.
Great job, you
instead of just a little nap. So today I set 3 alarms. I set one for 6 p.m., one for 6:10, and one for 6:20. And I woke up I all of a sudden realized, hey, I'm awake, and rolled over and looked at my phone. It was 6:35.
Jesus.
So
yeah, you battled that robot.
I am definitely 100% hearing her and saying, Alexa, stop, and continuing to 100% sleep. So the only reason today that I don't think I felt, because I did it 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
So it was like, all of a sudden I was like,
enough.
okay, I'm awake now. Why am I awake? What's going on? What time is it? Oh, I've told the Alexa to shut up 3 times now.
Yeah, and you know what? I think I woke up for either the second or the third, because usually I sleep through it. I wake up when you wake me up, and I'm pretty sure. And I know I woke up at one point and I heard you say, Alexa, stop, and then you didn't move, so I just went back to sleep.
So I'm obviously, not only am I...
It's like an auto response.
Yeah, not only am I hearing it and telling her to stop, but it's audible enough. Is that the word I'm trying to say?
I like it.
Oh yeah,
that
totally.
She understands it, because you have to be like, you can't just be like, blah, blah, blah. It's got to be like
straight up,
You
clear.
gotta be precise.
Exactly.
Enunciation.
So like I am like precisely speaking in my sleep.
That's, I can picture, like,
because I don't remember it at all. Like, I don't remember telling her to stop. I don't remember hearing it. I don't remember any of it.
Yeah, that's like, I'm picturing like 2 brain cells hanging out, and like they're in charge to let the rest of them know, okay, it's time to get up. And so the alarm goes off, and the one guy goes to turn, and the other guy goes, I got this. Sleep. Yeah, that's what's so crazy. Yeah.
So yeah, we can't use that as an alarm anymore. We have to use a phone or something where we have to
touch it.
Yep, we have to sit up, roll,
and put it on the. I was gonna say, put it on the other side of the fucking room.
Yeah. Sean has to do that when it's just him. But for me, just having it I have to sit up to turn it off. Like, that's enough. I'm awake at that point. But yeah, the fact that when we have naps, I am waking up, or I'm hearing it enough to tell it to stop.
That's so crazy.
Still completely sleeping.
Yeah.
And you don't hear it. Like, I must hear it immediately and tell it to stop.
That's what I'm telling you. That dude's like,
Alexa, stop.
That's unreal.
Yeah, that's so crazy.
We need fucking cameras all over the house, Big Brother style, man. So
snap.
I can see that shit.
See what happens. Yeah.
And then you can put the After Dark stuff on your Patreon.
That's what I'm talking about. Our OnlyFans.
Yeah. Welcome to Twat FM After Hours. Hosted by Brother Man here.
The Brother Man.
Yeah.
It's time for us to describe the lovemakings. Tune in next time.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah. It might be worth it.
Could be. Man. You don't know.
Like, just all of a sudden it comes in the next biggest thing. They're like, oh my God, I can't believe watch these 2 chubby podcasters sleep side by side. The one can sleep through a fucking truck going through a nitroglycerin plant. The other one, if somebody sneezes in Calgary, she wakes up.
No, I'll wake up, say bless you, but then go right back to sleep.
Yeah, exactly. Auto responses. That's so crazy. Your brain is just like, we're gonna take over here. We're just auto. Let's shut everything down. We're just gonna auto respond to anything that happens here.
That is totally
you get
an
some
auto
rest,
response.
we will
I just
handle
like,
this.
Yeah,
I'm
totally.
Like,
yeah,
stop, but I stay asleep 100%.
Damn.
Because I don't remember it.
Yas, queen.
Yeah. Don't worry. We have got this. All right, let me see if I got anything on the. Okay, there you go. It didn't recognize me because I'm so high, I think.
I guess the headphones are weirdo.
Weirdo. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
weirdo.
Weirdo. Oh, yeah,
I keep getting little tiny hard bally things from my teeth.
What the fuck does that mean?
Guys, I just ate a pear. You know that the texture of a pear, you get those, the pear.
It feels like a seed, but not a seed.
Yeah.
What is with that?
I don't know. It's like gritty, bally parts of a pear. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not even sure I know what that is.
Yeah, have you?
Well, get yourself a pear, Snerfin.
I can't fucking eat them. MDI.
Why not?
Oh God.
Diet.
Oh.
Diet. You can't have fruit in your diet. What the fuck, man?
Carnivore. I can't have fruit, vegetables, legumes.
That's the kind of diet. Legumes. I didn't know you were doing a carnivore diet.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that sucks because I kind of like pears, but I feel like every pear I've ever eaten feels like it's been rolled in dirt. You know?
I love pears.
They're always gritty as fuck. I don't know what that situation is.
Maybe you got to get one of those. I don't remember what they're called. They're a more firmer, crisper pear versus like that
the mushy,
soggy,
gritty pear.
Yeah.
They should sell pears by like granulation.
Yeah.
I would like mine fine, please.
Yes, please. Can I get that in 150 grit, please?
Yeah.
You're such a weirdo.
Okay, so MDI, I have a show note here, and it's something that you're gonna have to do, like take over.
Take over.
All it says is pen pals.
Oh,
pen
yeah.
pals.
Oh, I gotta do that still. Okay, so I don't know how or why
why.
Yeah, it's okay. So, for a couple of years now,
yeah,
I've been having this reoccurring issue, if you will, of I get Uber Eats receipts for this woman with, I assume, close to the sameish name of mine.
Yeah.
But she's from Great Britain.
Yeah,
I know her exact address. I could tell you because it's on the receipt. Send her
some fucking mail and be like,
I'm gonna write her a letter. I'm gonna write her a letter and send it to her and like, cause I'm hoping she's gonna be fun. Cause
Britain.
I get,
listen, you fucking tart.
No.
That's right. Get him, Snerfin.
So for quite some time now, like literally, and she doesn't get Uber Eats often. Like I will attest. I'm talking 3 times, 4 times a year, maybe. So every now and then I just get this Uber receipts email and I'm like, oh snap, what did we have? So
what kind of food does this lady eat?
It's usually just McDonald's and junk. It's just shit.
Sounds like our kind of person.
So the other day, I get an email, and it's from like the Uber Eats.
Yeah.
And it says your Friday morning receipt. And I'm like, Friday morning? Oh, fuck, that was Christmas. Oh, bitch ordered Uber Eats for Christmas morning? Breakfast. Oh, good for her. I'm like, what did we have? So I go in and I look and it's fucking McDonald's.
Yeah,
and I'm like, oh, I'm kind of sad for her.
Yeah, she
ordered
had like
McDonald's
chicken
for
nuggets or something.
Dude, you're ruining
my
sorry.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I got too into it. I already know how it goes.
My fucking story.
I'm so sorry. I do apologize.
You just gave away the punchline.
Oh, sorry.
Just totally.
I just ruined it. I ruined everything.
Yeah.
Well,
ruined
okay.
it.
Okay.
Keep going. Sorry, baby.
Anyway, so I kind of felt sad because it was McDonald's, and then I scroll down further and find that she ordered a large fry and 20 chicken McNuggets, and I'm like, oh god damn, this bitch had such a sad Christmas morning. Oh, this is what she ordered for breakfast on Christmas morning? Oh my god.
I mean, that's not a half bad Christmas breakfast if I don't say so myself.
Oh no, that's awful. That's terrible.
No.
But then I scrolled up and reread, and it was for the Friday, 2 Fridays before. It was from like November 27th.
So it wasn't as sad,
like,
yeah.
The email was like a month fucking late.
Oh man, I would. Geez, so
like
it's
it
a
takes
month
him
late.
a month to send her fucking.
If I was her, I'd be upset.
Receipt?
Well, that and the fact that she's never gotten an email version, I think I'd be upset.
Hold on, I'm trying to find it now. I didn't want to try and find it while I was telling the story because then I would. Yeah, I got it on the 29th of December.
Yep.
Oh, it's actually for November 6th.
Man, that's
how long it took her or Uber Eats to email her or me, her. Jeez. I don't know.
Yeah.
She tipped.
You should be upset though, because that took them a while to send you that.
She a good tipper?
I don't know. It says thanks for tipping.
That doesn't tell you how much she tipped.
And she likes sweet curry dip and barbecue dip.
Ooh.
What sweet curry dip?
That must be something they got over in the UK.
That's definitely a UK thing, yeah.
Right?
So
damn.
Because she lives in Sunderland, UK.
Either way, so what we need to hook up with this chick. Like we need to.
Yeah, I've got her actual address here because it says delivered to the address. So
now, how old do we think this lady is?
I'm thinking she's younger than us. Like I'm thinking,
so? This is the vibe you're getting.
Yes.
What if she's an old decrepit spinster?
No. Old decrepit spinsters don't use Uber Eats, dude.
Okay, so she's technologically savvy.
she's one of the smarter dinosaurs.
Oh man!
All right, MDI, paint me a picture of who you think.
I'm thinking she's young, 25 to 28.
Yeah.
You know, trying to be a career woman.
Okay.
Doing her thing.
She's working.
Single. Yeah, I'm thinking that's her deal.
Okay.
She's youngish, single, trying to make a career of herself. Okay. She enjoys chicken nuggets, so she's
probably got an OnlyFans.
Wow.
Yeah, but
she's
everybody likes chicken nuggets. So.
Not me. I won't eat a McDonald's chicken nugget.
I wonder what the nuggets are.
Disgusting.
Do they get the pink goo over there, or do they get the real chicken like we do in Canada?
I don't know. They're gross either way.
I feel like the standards in the UK are
pretty
great
close to what they are here.
as ours.
Yeah.
But either way, they're gross.
Let the Americans eat the pink goo.
Oh, absolutely. They love their pink goo.
Yeah, good old meat goo.
So so I think we need to send her a letter, letting her know what's up. Give her one of our phone numbers, whatever. Let's chat.
We'll start with just email address.
Something. Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah, because if we can, let's get her on the show.
Yeah.
I want to know.
I want to get her on the show.
Spinster, young woman trying to make it in the world. Who knows?
think she's a young career woman.
Okay, so you're saying young career woman.
Yep.
Snerfin's going old spinster, and I'm saying
I don't know if that's my vote. I was just saying, like, what if?
No, too late. That's what you.
That's your vote. We decided.
And then I'm going with an OnlyFans whore.
Oh my, that's just rude.
I mean, or whatever, working girl, whatever they like to be called. I don't know.
Now, here's the thing. You say this now.
Yeah.
Should you come in contact with this person and you do have them on the show, are you going to come back to this moment where you're like, or maybe she's an OnlyFans whore?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Whore,
no,
right?
you've listened to the show, right?
Oh, yeah. If we get her on the show, he'll be like, just so you know, I thought you were a whore.
Yeah, I was like, that'll be the first thing I think. Thank you, Donatella, whatever her name's going to be. And I'm going to say, so do you have an OnlyFans?
Her name is Marie, unless she totally fucking botched the email
like
address.
Maria or Mary. I don't know. I don't know why I made her French for a sec. I don't know.
Well, she lives in the UK.
I guess she could be French. I don't know.
Well, she could have. Yeah, she could.
This is awesome.
You never know. She could have grew up in France and went to UK for college.
Yeah.
Maybe she's
we're really painting a broad picture of this chick. I like
maybe
it.
she's some sort of foreign correspondent.
Okay.
Journalist.
Well, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna throw it out to our listeners.
Spy.
Oh my goodness, she's a spy.
She could be a spy. See, there's a lot of options, guys. I'm gonna throw it out to the listeners.
Spies eat Uber Eats.
If you guys
Uber Eats, McDonald's, chicken nuggets.
But fuck yeah, spies that eat Uber Eats. Who gives a shit? Mr. and Mrs. Smith, they Uber Eat for sure. Skip them dishes. You know what I'm saying? But I'm throwing out to the listeners.
Got it.
The listeners, if you guys are listening, paint a picture of what you think Marie is gonna look like. What do you think where she's from? Like let's get some people out there kind of voting on what we think's gonna happen. And you know that means that you gotta deal with this. You gotta send a
deal with it.
You gotta send a. You gotta.
Oh, I'm totally writing her a letter.
That's awesome.
Can I have that scoop that's over there, please?
Yeah, absolutely. And then hopefully we can get her on the show.
I'm totally gonna write her a letter. That's on my list of things to do.
That's awesome. All right, that's very cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah, this is what we do, man.
Yeah, and I'm totally not making this shit up. It's been a couple years that I get her fucking Uber Eats receipts, man.
Yeah, I'm so curious. And there's so many questions. Like, what does she do with those sauces? Does she mix them? Does she just dump one at a time? Like these are the things that we really got to get the nitty gritty on.
Oh, of course.
We ask the questions nobody else wants to ask. What's that?
Yeah, does she mix the curry one with the barbecue, or does she prefer
or is there a secret sauce we don't even know about that she's like, actually, I have a third. I actually get the spicy sauce from Taco Bell and throw it in there, throw it back to you. Who knows?
Oh, that's insane.
That could be a thing.
That's what I'm saying.
We don't fucking know.
Maybe,
one bite curry, one bite barbecue.
Maybe his name is actually like Maurice, and it's a fucking dude.
Oh my goodness!
Could you imagine?
Can you imagine?
And he still has an OnlyFans page.
Oh my goodness!
Hey, it could be a thing.
Hey, man, I don't know. I guarantee it is. Now, MDI, did you have any other notes? Because I know that you were kind of making some notes. Maybe pick up the phone.
Well, the Uber Eats. Sorry, I hit a Uber Eats receipt was on my notes.
Yeah.
My other note I had the other day. I don't really know how to segue into it. The other day, the kids were our kids just work so well together. They're so awesome. Like they're so funny, and they were in the kitchen doing some. I think they were doing the dishes together or something, and. One of them called the other a biatch, and then it became a biatch singing war. It was like biatch, 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 and it was like who could go higher, like they back and forth. Like I'm not even joking. And I happened to be in the bathroom going pee at the time, and I'm just sitting there like giggling to myself, like as our kids sit there and fucking sing back and forth. And it got to the point where Andy was like, like to get like as high as she, like it was like, and I'm just like giggling my ass off. Like our fucking kids, like it's just the things that they come up with, the things that they do, like. They're so fucking funny. Like they're so crazy and amazing. They're really cool. And it's so funny. Like I know whatever, there are kids, so we're biased, but they're like legit, like just the coolest. They don't ever really kind of get on each other's nerves. And when they do, it's a biatch sound off, and that's about it. And like, I don't know, they're just really cool. And they it's like, you're a biatch. No, you're a biatch. You're a biatch. You're a biatch.
Well,
you're a biatch. Like, it was unbelievable, and I'm like, what the fuck are they doing?
And I guarantee, because you were in the washroom, there was dancing. I bet there was a dance off.
Oh, there might have been dancing too. I didn't get to see it.
But that's what I mean. Like they're so funny, and they're really funny because even when they kind of get into it for real, like you can tell, like I would say like 2-3 minutes into the argument, they both kind of get that look on their face, like this is stupid.
Yeah, but before you know it, they're like, "What are we like? What?
Yeah,
what are we yelling about again?"
It's better than that, and it's good that they do stuff like that and not get into all out fist fights in the middle of the kitchen floor.
Oh, our kids have never done that,
which is awesome.
Yeah, like my nieces are like that. My brothers, my older brother's kids, like we were there a couple of years ago. And they started all out fucking brawling on the floor in front of us. And Sean and I just looked at each other like, what the fuck is going on? Because, yeah, our kids never did that.
Yeah.
Logan was always her perfect little brother. Like, she just loved him and cherished him. And he was so, like, he loved the shit out of her, too. Like, that's just how it was.
It's been really cool watching them grow up and shit. So now, Snerfin, tell me more about these fist fights in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Is that how you grew up, man?
No, definitely not. Not even a little bit. My brother and I had a great dynamic. I was just throwing a polar opposite out there.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, there are kids that are like that, though. Like I said, I don't know if they still are, but my nieces had a phase definitely where they would just literally like roll around on the floor trying to kick each other's ass, and you're like, what the fuck? And my brother and sister-in-law are like, don't worry, it's they don't, it just, they're fine.
Yeah.
And we're like, okay.
Well,
There's nothing healthy about that dynamic.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. You know what? Forget using your words. Just go ahead and fucking drop a leg drop on her. Ooh, yeah.
Water is like the best thing in the world.
I was watching, I think it's season 1 of Tosh.0, and he did this like challenge or whatever, and it was like inappropriate places and inappropriate times to talk like Randy Savage. And it was like just dumbass shit like at a funeral and stuff like that, and oh fuck, it was funny.
I haven't watched Tosh.0 in a long time.
Oh, Sean, we watch it constantly.
I love his comedy, man.
He's a funny dude.
Yeah, like
he's hilarious. I won't take anything away from him. He's fucking funny.
And yeah, like it's been on, like, I don't know, because I've watched the whole series, but it's just been awesome to see him kind of grow and do different things, and even like his stand up, just for him to go out and be like, yeah, blah blah blah, like people tell me every day, die fag die, and blah blah blah, and like, he just doesn't care, and like he goes out of his way to do ultra like homosexually things, and he's always naked and just trying to make people uncomfortable, and I think that shit's brilliant. Like that's the kind of stuff that I love.
Oh yeah, that's part of the craft.
But the tough thing about going back and watching season 1 is you get to remember what YouTube used to be like.
Yeah.
Like now it's all just kind of like TV show, like almost TV show sort of deals or whatever. And like, and that's cool. And like we do our thing with all that. But back, man, when YouTube came out, you saw some wild ass shit.
There was some pretty wild shit on YouTube.
Yeah, and like nothing like horrific. Like I know there's some really fucking terrible websites, and I'm not gonna say any of them on here, but that you can still go see horrific shit. And I'm not talking about that stuff. I'm talking about people like doing dumbass stunts and breaking arms and all kinds of silly shit. Like that's the stuff that I like to see, man. And like I remember early on, like backyard fighting, like with Kimbo Slice and shit.
Kimbo
like,
Slice, yeah.
That was like some of the original OG shit. Like
he punched that guy's fucking eye right out.
Oh, right out of his fucking skull,
right out of his fucking head. Yeah.
Holy fuck. Yeah, man. It's so funny because like I remember watching those videos back before he was like quote unquote anything, and I saw him fight several guys at once, and he's knocking dudes out, and I was just like, Jesus Christ, like that's the shit. It takes one punch and you can be out, and that's it. But
and then fast forward to his was it UFC that picked him up?
Yeah, he ended up on the Ultimate Fighter show.
Sucked.
Well, he's awesome at boxing. He's not good at wrestling. And so, yeah, he didn't do too well. But then after UFC, he switched over to professional boxing, and he did fairly well there before he passed away.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's some wild ass shit. But yeah, man, the internet used to be the Wild West. It's.
I remember the other thing that I had, the other show note that I had.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
That I broke our daughter last week.
Oh, do tell.
I severely broke her. Snerfin, do you watch, or did you watch Grey's Anatomy at all?
I've caught a lot of it sort of when my wife was watching it. She does like a good stroll through at least once a year.
Exactly, right? So yeah, I'm the same way. I've been a fan since the beginning. I'm up to date other than this current season. I haven't seen any of them, but I'll get to it eventually. But yeah, I like to go back and watch from the beginning and start to finish kind of thing. It's a soap opera, if you will. You fall in love with the characters and you go all along the journey with them or whatever. So I've been watching the whole series with Shabadoo, and this past week we watched you're not going to get upset if I throw out spoilers, are you?
Me? No.
Okay, good. So, spoiler alert.
How dare you?
This is like years ago Grey's Anatomy stuff. But so just this past week we watched the episode where George dies. And I don't know
who George is.
You don't know who George is.
That's cool.
Which one's George?
Oh, my
O'Malley.
George O'Malley, 007.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Saddest fucking episode I've ever seen in my
There
life.
you go, yep.
So bad, right? So, yeah, like the worst fucking episode. Well, I knew it was George from way early on. Like, because you see him, he's brought into the ER, he's been hit by a bus, blah, blah, blah. There's a moment where he looks at Meredith and you see his eyes, like the camera goes right into his face and shows his eyes. And from that moment, I had this gut wrenching, oh my God, that's George. But nobody seemed to know in the show, and nobody pointed out that it was George or anything. So I was like, oh, maybe it's my imagination or whatever.
Yeah.
It turns out it is George. She didn't make the realization
She didn't get that connection
at all until the actors made the realization in the show. So we're watching the show, and I have this brilliant idea of I'm going to record her reaction to realizing it's George.
Yeah.
Thinking that she would have some sort of freak out, but really not prepared for the freak out that she did in fact have. So, because I thought it would be like, oh, she realized it's George and ha ha ha, like you're sad. But no, she
Ha ha ha, you're sad.
Well, like, you know what I mean? Like, I thought
no, she bawled her eyes out like a normal human being when watching that fucking episode.
Not normal, man. Like she
just
was
lost it.
Oh my God, it's George! Like I have the video. Like,
oh my God,
she
I have to see this
fucking loses it, and then I'm like, oh my God, why am I recording this? I'm the worst mother in the world. Like,
but you can see that
as the camera still rolling.
Yeah, like she's like her realization. She's like, oh my God, no, it's not George, and I'm like, oh my God, okay, that's not what I expected. I didn't expect her to get hysterical like she was. And I turned off the camera and I had, honey, not a real person. Remember, not a real person. This is TV. Remember, honey,
Knight's still alive or whatever.
It's not a real person. Like she was like, ah! And I was like, oh my God, we need a break from Grey's Anatomy. Yeah.
Hey man, good writing.
Yeah.
Good writing will get you every time.
Like, oh my God, she lost her shit. When the elevator doors open and Izzy's in the elevator, because like Izzy's dying and George is dying at the same time. And when the elevator doors opened and George was at the end, she's like, oh, fuck off! Like she lost it.
Damn.
I was like, oh my, I broke her. I texted you, I broke her daughter. I broke her. Totally broke her.
Jesus. Yeah, like Snerfin said, man. Then that's why I like. There's some shows you put on, I can't get into. But Grey's, the writing's good, man. I don't care if it's a soap opera. It's great, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't
your heartstrings, man.
It care for Grey's, but like the episodes I watch just throws me on an emotional roller coaster.
Yeah.
And that is why I fucking hate it. I almost
and that's what I was just gonna say. That's probably why you don't care for it, because as a man, you're not insecure, but you get insecure about the feelings that it brings you, if that makes sense.
I feel that. I also hate crying in front of everybody.
Well, yeah, that too.
So there's that too.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, I've given up on that thing a long time ago. I don't give a fuck. I watch anything that's too epic, even Marvel movies, for example. Fucking tears. I don't care.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. Same.
I've stopped trying to hide it.
But
Tony Stark dies. Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Jesus, you
bawled
bastard.
bawled my fucking eyes out.
Oh yeah.
Didn't care.
Yeah. No.
Fucking cat picks up the hammer. Yeah. Tears. Going on your left. On your left, that whole fucking moment with the Avengers assemble. Yeah, I'm bawling my fucking eyes out in excitement.
That's awesome, man. Totally. I definitely cried in the theater for that shit. But yeah, no, it's the same. But with Grays, it's like every episode kills me. So I'm like,
well,
no,
right. It's like, is there a happy episode in any of this that isn't going to make me fucking
yeah, exactly.
cry?
Yeah, you either cry because you're happy or you cry because you're sad.
Cry because you're fucking sad. Yeah.
I mean, Jesus Christ. And that's why, like, she'll watch a little bit of that and then I'll make her watch Ink Master for a bit. And I'm just like, we have to watch this trash TV. Like, it's just stupid and I don't want to fucking cry. I just want to see Dave Navarro's eyebrows.
Fucking Ink Master.
Yeah, man, it's funny. Like I don't know. Prime was just like, hey, you should check this out. And
oh yeah,
I watched.
My wife did the whole run.
That's awesome.
The whole run.
We're in season 6
I think.
7?
Yeah.
6, I think.
Yeah, we're working our way through right now. But it started. We watched Ice Road Truckers. 4 seasons, I think, and then it was like suggested at the bottom after I finished it, and I was like, I like tattoos and shit, so I would click on it, and then now I'm fucking hooked, man. I'm at season 6, and like you learn when to fast forward so you don't have to watch Dave say the same shit over and over again. Like, oh, and just like you, America will be voting, and I'm like, next. But yeah, man, I don't know. It's tattooing is such a fucking cool art form.
Yeah, but there are some fucking weirdos out there.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. And so yeah, some of the stuff that people get, like, oh, I want a pinup where the hair of the pinup is my hair too, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. You know what? You're getting an anchor, just like everybody else.
That's right. You get an anchor. It's American tradition. And you get the hell out of here.
Yeah. Maybe you throw a couple nautical stars around it. You could be a real hipster.
If you're lucky, you fucking hippie. But yeah, it's pretty. But it's just like, it's nonsensical. Like you're not invested. You're
you don't
you're
have
like
to
kind
totally
of invested, but at the same time, you're like, I don't give a fuck.
But it's there.
Yeah. And there's
you
just
can
like
play online games on your phone, but still.
Well, right. It's just background noise. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's
entertaining, something on to chill,
but it's free. It's stupid. So you don't have to fully. You can have like 40% of your brain paying attention to it, but still know what's happening.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's trash TV. It's like,
that's what I call it, man.
TV.
That's why I like just throw it on. It's in the background. You see people doing tattoos. That's cool. All right. Little critique. Oh, there's a little bit of drama. What's up? Oh, we're on to the next one.
Yeah. Rinse, repeat.
Wow. Is there any shows that you're watching right now, Snerfin?
No, but there's a bunch of shows I finished recently.
Oh, okay. What you got on there?
Well, to entertain the inner Star Wars kid, I have finished the Star Wars Rebels series on the Disney there. Pretty decent. Although most recently, I just killed third season of Cobra Kai.
Nice.
Fuck me. Is that ever a good show? Like, I can't stop watching it. I don't know why.
Is that on Netflix?
What the fuck is Cobra
It sure
Kai?
is.
Okay, so
it was originally on
Go,
YouTube.
yeah, that's what I thought. It was
originally a YouTube series, and then got moved on to Netflix. To answer your question, though, Cobra Kai takes place like 30, 40 years after the events of Karate Kid, where Johnny Lawrence is grown up to be a fucking nobody, living in a shitty old apartment with an alcohol problem. And Danny LaRusso has gone on to be this rich, successful car dealership or car salesman, rather. And it's all about Johnny finding himself, and he reopens the Cobra Kai dojo, and a whole bunch of shit goes on. It is fucking dope. It is one of the coolest fucking shows ever. Team Johnny, by the way.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I love the things.
I can't remember. Is Johnny the good guy or the bad guy?
Depends.
He was the bad guy. Well, yeah.
Depends who you ask nowadays.
Yeah, in the Karate Kid movie, he was the main antagonist.
Yeah.
He's the one that gets swept the leg.
Yeah. Yeah.
He doesn't do the sweeping, he gets the sweeping.
Well, no, he's the one that gets crane kicked in the face at the end.
That's right. Crane kicked. That's right.
And then Danny LaRusso, Danielson.
That's right.
Is the main character.
I think I have seen the movie, but like years ago.
Now this might be stuff that you don't know, Snerfin, but like who's, because it started out as a YouTube series. Who's writing it? Like
I'm really not certain who's writing it, but it must have something to do with the people who either wrote the original or are super fans of the original source material, because like they bring in people from the movies all the time, like all the fucking time, as special guest appearances. It's ridiculous.
That's fucking sweet.
Yeah.
So then what did they do? 1 or 2 seasons on
there? That is, they just launched the 3rd season.
And that
but I'm pretty sure
to Netflix.
Straight to Netflix.
Yeah, cool.
But I'm pretty sure the 1st and 2nd season were both on YouTube and then got moved over.
Nice. Well, good for them, man.
Yeah, dude, definitely get that shit. You need to watch that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to obtain that.
It's such a trip.
but yeah, like that's really interesting, man, because I know that there was, and I don't even know if it's still on, but it was on YouTube for a long time. There was like a live action Power Rangers thing that like James Vanderbeek did.
Oh, like that short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I
remember seeing that. That was dope as fuck.
And that would have been really cool for them to take off. And that's kind of the same vibe that I felt with the Cobra Kai, is like they kind of put that sort of effort in it and it took off. It's too bad that didn't take off as well.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that's really cool, man. And there's so many cool things that do come out of, like, I know I kind of shit on YouTube a little bit just because of the old days or whatever, but like there's a lot of really cool stuff that come out, and like especially even horror movies, like there's so many things that start out as a short on YouTube that somebody writes or whatever, and then like one of the companies will option it to make it into a full movie.
That's pretty fucking
cool. Like Lights Out, Mama, there's been a few different ones. I think The Orphan was one. And they were just like shorts that people made on YouTube that they ended up buying the rights to. So,
I didn't know any of that. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, man. So there's some cool shit that's going on out there. So I don't know. That's pretty sweet. And was there any other series that you knocked out?
Oh man, this guy. I don't know. I'm trying to remember. I think I knocked out like a good 3 or 4 seasons of something, and Cobra Kai. And then Star Wars. I guess prior to that would have been Star Wars Clone Wars. Had to watch the last 2 seasons. Oh, and The Mandalorian. Fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Man, did you caught up on that?
Yeah, we finally caught up on that.
Yeah, I watched.
Yeah, even MDI watched it.
Like you're like fully caught up though.
Yeah, fully caught up.
Okay, listeners, it's been a while. You guys should get your shit together. The fucking Luke Skywalker reveal at the end of that.
What the fuck?
Did not
dude.
See that coming.
No, me either.
Not even...
I wasn't even sure when the timelines were, and then when that happened, and it was so. As soon as I saw that green lightsaber, I was like, "No fucking way."
Well, right, but for me, I couldn't discern because of I hadn't finished watching Rebels, so I was unsure of what happened to the character from Rebels, Ezra, who also bears a green lightsaber, and I thought maybe it could have been him. But upon finishing Rebels, yeah, no, that's not the case. However, that's the reason why Ahsoka is looking for Admiral Thrawn, and I'm not saying any more.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Either shit or get off the pot, lady. You can't just.
I'm just gonna get off the pot.
You can't just be a kind of fan of Star Wars. You're either in or you're out.
Oh no, she's not at all.
I've never been a kind of fan. I've never been a fan at all. It's always been stupid.
The only thing she seems to like is Baby Yoda or Grogu. I guess we can now not just call him Baby Yoda or the child. It is Grogu.
And even that, it's like, yeah, I can take it or leave it. It's not like
You don't get a boner for it.
No, I don't like it enough to.
God, I love Star Wars. I don't know why.
It's just pew 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 pew.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's all we need, man. I don't know. It's pretty cool shit.
Lasers, laser swords, space magic. Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, there were. I guess there's gonna be. Do you remember the old ass fucking The Last Starfighter?
Yeah.
Okay, so apparently they're making a sequel.
Like the old movie with Freddie Prinze Jr.
What?
Was he?
Is that what I'm thinking? Hold on, I gotta find this out.
Yeah, I'm not
Hopefully
even sure.
not.
I don't even know if I fully remember, but I know that they're.
What is the name we're talking about? What is the thing we're talking about right now?
The Last Starfighter.
The Last Starfighter.
So it was I want to say it was in the 80s, but maybe it wasn't. Either way, so they come to.
I could be mixing it up with another movie though.
Maybe, but yeah. So anyway, so the government comes to this kid who's really good at video games, and he turns out to be the last starfighter, so that he can, because he's good at video games, he can help destroy like the bad guys or whatever. Like it's super fucking weird. And
okay, I know what this is.
What's a starfighter?
Bitch, you almost made me laugh.
It did make you laugh.
What the fuck?
Now I got to figure out
what's a
fucking
Nubian. Yeah, what Freddie Prinze Jr. are we talking about?
What Freddie? Yeah, I need to know what movie that is. I'm looking that up as we speak. This was from like the 90s, early 2000s, maybe. Wing Commander. Never mind. Way off.
Hey, it's a bit close. As long as it wasn't like, oh, she's all that. Damn it, I really fucked that up.
Hey, that was a good movie back in the day.
Yeah, actually, we watched it.
That was a really good movie.
We watched that like what, a month ago?
Yeah,
maybe 2 months ago. We watched that. I don't even remember why. It was like
I miss those old 90s college, high school frat party, American Pie kind of. What was the one with? Oh shit, Seth Green.
Oh,
he gets locked in the bathroom.
Yeah, Can't Hardly Wait.
Can't Hardly Wait. Fuck, like I miss those movies. Those movies were dope.
Yeah, they were like fun, but they also had like some really good meanings.
They were like
and stuff.
raunchy comedy.
But yeah, but like almost like after school specialty kind of vibe in there. Like everybody learned a lesson.
Some of them had a little bit of nudity, but
yeah,
not a lot. A little bit like
maybe a bra. That's all we got.
Or a pair of boobs, either way.
Yeah, maybe some
that's
boobs.
pretty much. It wasn't gratuitous. It was done with taste.
Exactly. Back when tits were tasteful.
Back when tits were tasteful. Bring it back. Hashtag back when tits were tasteful.
Fucking A. But yeah, no, I love all that shit too, man. 100%. Like the American Pie series was so much fun. And
man,
there was just I don't know. I can I say there was more heart in cinema back then, even when it was cheesy?
Of course there was.
Like, I don't know.
The like late 90s, early 2000s was a great years, for cinema.
Yeah.
All those comedies on the rise, Kevin Smith coming into power, like just fucking
yeah,
God,
like,
I
don't know.
days.
Now everything's either like hyper serious or just completely ridiculous. Like they kind of abandoned that whole like rom-commy and like almost like it got to the point where now I almost feel like rom-coms are like not cool. Like people treat them like they're not cool, like they're Hallmark shows or whatever. Like I love that shit.
Yeah.
Like all of Adam Sandler stuff. Like there's some duds in there, but there's some fucking good. They can't all be winners, kid, but
no, but a lot of them are though.
Yeah.
They're I mean, it's only for me, it's only like Adam Sandler's more recent stuff that I don't care for. Ridiculous Six and the one he did with David Spade where he was a cop or pretending to be a cop or was
I don't think
fired cop. I don't
Yeah, there was a bunch there that I didn't watch. I think Jack and Jill came out and I was like, okay, yeah, you're in timeout.
I don't even that movie in my books doesn't even exist.
Yeah,
Jack and Jill, worst fucking film ever.
Okay, now it's past the season, but did you watch Hubie Halloween?
I did not.
You should.
For that reason.
It's funny.
I actually really fucking enjoyed it. Like to the point where I've already watched it twice, and I probably will watch it again.
Would you watch it sober? That's how I judge things.
I mean, there's not a lot that I would watch sober anymore, but that's a personal preference. But
I think I have. Too.
Yeah.
Logic loves
oh
it.
yeah. My kid loves it, but he loves that kind of style,
that
like
goofy slapstick,
dad jokey sort of tongue in cheek shit.
Gotcha.
And that always has a funny little place in my heart too. So,
well, I mean, if it comes as a recommendation, I can definitely. I'll give it a go.
You know, it's definitely going to be a love it or hate it.
Like with the realization that it's just a goofy Halloween movie.
Exactly. Yeah.
You're not going to be disappointed.
Exactly. It's not 12 Years a Slave. Like you don't go into it thinking it's going to be a cinematic.
No, it's Ernest Scared Stupid in 2020.
Yeah, pretty much, man. That's exactly it. Go into it thinking it's Jim Varney and just have at her. And yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. They have very slight horror elements that kind of add to it. But a lot of to me just Sandler being Sandler, like, and being that kind of lovable goofball. The hardest part for me is getting past his accent or whatever you want to call it that he uses.
Speech impediment.
Yeah, that part is tough, but other than that, it's pretty funny.
Isn't was it Waterboy-esque perhaps?
A
little bit. Yeah, there's a little bit of Waterboy in there. It's almost like if Bobby Boucher grew up to just be a patrolman for Halloween or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's interesting, but yeah, I don't know. Give it a try, man. You might hate it, and don't hold it against me.
And there's a cute twist.
I won't hold it against.
Like,
yeah,
I thought it was cute.
Yeah. And then I'm looking forward to that movie Freaky. We're gonna sit down and watch it in the next little bit here with
Freaky.
With Vince Vaughn. It's like Freaky Friday, but they made it more horror.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. It's I think it was like 14A or something like it, wasn't it? So you're like, oh, I can watch that.
Yeah, it's just like a teen slasher movie.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, nothing wrong with a little Vince Vaughn.
Yeah, that's just it.
Yeah,
I think he'll probably be hilarious pretending to be a college girl or whatever she is. So I think that could be pretty funny. Because Vince Vaughn
taking a page out of Jack Black's book there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I see.
Now oh no, God, we were all asleep. We didn't say Jumanji when it went to the next. Oh, we're screwed. No wonder.
Jumanji.
No wonder the first 6 days of 2021 have been very interesting.
Interesting's
it's a loose term.
Yeah.
It's a loose term. But yeah, no, we're looking forward to that and shit. And then I don't even know. I know that have you seen the new Wonder Woman?
No. And I'm getting a lot of mixed reviews on it.
There's so many
from sources that I trust.
Oh.
Like my YouTube sources and things that people who have never led me astray. There's polarizing reviews, and I'm like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to go in with zero expectation. I don't know when I'm gonna watch this movie, but I want to see it. I've been waiting this long to fucking watch this because Wonder Woman's my dicks.
It's gonna suck.
That's what I'm worried about, and what's interesting. It dropped, and I literally went on my Facebook. And the first person's like, Wonder Woman 84 is fucking amazing. The next person, it's fucking dog shit.
Yeah.
And then it was just repeated. I'm like, fuck, I don't know.
Well, come on, guys, you can't be both.
Yeah, exactly. It's so polarizing. I don't know. It's probably going to be entertaining, but it'll be cheesy. It'll probably be fun to watch. It just won't be a great movie. But at the end of the day, they're trying, guys.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've already listened to a spoiler cast on it because I like to do stuff like that.
Okay.
Spoilers don't bother me. It's not one of those things. Unless I actually experience it, it doesn't really click with me. You can tell me, you can ruin the endings for any movie for me that I haven't seen, and it still won't. Doesn't matter to me. And from what I've heard, how the story beat goes, I was a little disappointed.
Bruce Willis is dead the whole time.
Yes, Bruce Willis is dead.
Vader's Luke's father.
Sorry, I was trying to ruin the movie. I find myself funny.
It turned out that Dallas was a basketball player, not the entire,
State of Dallas.
Yeah.
I was like, what are we talking about?
Well, I got caught up. I was like, Dallas. Wait, is Dallas a city? Is it a state? No, it's in Texas.
It is a city.
Yeah. So yeah.
Is a basketball player?
Yeah, Dallas was a basketball player that Debbie wanted to do.
Is that so?
It is. I had no idea.
See, I've never seen that one either.
There you go. I'll download it tonight.
Debbie does Dallas?
Yep. There you go.
I did not know. I assumed Dallas was a person and not, in fact, the city.
Not me. I thought she was the biggest whore ever.
That it was a basketball player.
See, the more you know. I'll download it. No problem. We'll watch it later.
Okay. Sounds good, honey. Be a nice light evening TV before bed.
Exactly.
Totally.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Boom, boom. Does anybody play that? Remember, there was like, yeah, that was in like every movie in the 90s. And like, I don't think we hear it anymore. Someone needs to put it in a fucking movie right away.
I think the last time it was used was, oh no, I wanted to say Deadpool, but that's not true. I don't think they actually used that.
Too funny, man. Yeah, see, it's a jam.
20 minutes later.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be singing that later for sure. But yeah, that was all the show notes I had, honey. That was all you had. Actually, going back to breaking our daughter, I also broke her. I haven't posted.
You seriously did.
Yeah, so I've got some pictures I got to put up on Instagram.
Yeah.
But we had a spa day, the three of us, me, MDI, and Shabadoo, and we probably could have talked Logic into it, but he was gaming. But yeah, so we were both having. Well, me and Shabs were both having headaches, which mine turned into a fucking full blown horseshit migraine. But so the girls were gonna do face masks or whatever. So next thing I know, I'm involved. They Datch is cleaning my face and getting me prepped and ready, and so I've got some pictures of us with face masks.
Yeah,
on.
She didn't even really give him a choice. She just kind of walked over to him and she's like, "Tell your head back," and he's like, "What for?" And she's like, "Just do it." So he kind of awkwardly tilts his head back and he's like, "What are we doing now?" And she's like, "I'm washing your face because I'm going to give you a facial." And he's like, "No, okay."
Well, and she didn't even really say that. She's like, "Oh, I'm just going to wash your face." I'm like, "Okay, cool." So then she put the shit on my face and wiped it off. And then it was very exfoliating. I could feel my pores breathing and all that weird ass shit. And then, I was just kind of sitting there chilling with my eyes closed because I kind of had a headache anyway. Next thing you know, I feel like this really cold shit on my face. I'm like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "I'm putting a mask on you." I'm like, "Oh, this is going to be awesome." And then it was so weird. Like, I don't know. Have you ever done a face mask, Snerfin?
Yours was like a black charcoal mask.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Black charcoal.
Yes. Years and years ago in high school, I volunteered to be,
beautiful.
What's it? Yeah. Well, a friend of mine was in the whatever cosmetology. Thank you.
Yeah.
I was about to call it cosmopology, and I'm like, that's okay. That's not a thing.
It's a new drink. It's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were trying to get into a girl's pants in high school. We get it.
No, actually, no. We were just friends.
See,
but she needed somebody to work on, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, I'll come be your patient, whatever." Yeah, got a facial, face mask, manicure. It was cool.
Nice. So I don't know if you remember then, but when they put mine on, it felt so cold, like it felt like it was burning. And wow. Yeah, and then like I legit like started to panic a little bit because I was like, "What?
How much burning is this supposed to? How much?
Yeah,
is this
I was high as shit
burn?
too. But
and we're like, wait a minute, it burns? It's not supposed to burn at all. Maybe tingle.
well, that's the thing. It started as tingling, and then it felt like it was on fire. But it was cool. Like it was fine. Like we took it off and it was okay. I was scared we'd take it off and I'd have fucking 3rd-degree burns to my face.
We told you. Well, we even told you. We're like, if it's burning, like if it's uncomfortable, like this is supposed to be a positive experience. Like it's a tingle.
Yeah.
Like those words, burning, that's not a positive word. So we're like,
maybe I was thinking,
if you feel it's burning, maybe you should take it off. And then he's like, no, I'm gonna push through. And
yeah,
I'm like,
I want to stick it out,
your
man.
call, man. Like, what? Your face, your head.
It turned into Fear Factor. I mean, Rogan was there, was cheering me on. I'm like, I'm fucking putting more of this shit on my face. I don't give a fuck.
And I think it's really that you're just you're a puss. You were panicking. You're like, it's making feels. I feel things. It's burning.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So I was a charcoal mask virgin. I didn't know what the feeling should be feeling like. Yeah. So I was like,
I think
plus
what
I was high as shit.
Burning was really just
plus I was high as fuck.
Yeah. I think it was just tingling. And that's why I said, like, I told myself, I'm like, this is probably what it's supposed to feel like, man. You've just never felt it before.
Man up, you bitch.
I did it. And now I'm fucking beautiful. You can see my full spread on my OnlyFans page.
Oh my, full spread. Wait. As a person who's seen that,
it's
Oi.
Good stuff, eh?
That's all I gotta say.
You're a subscriber.
It's impressive.
but yeah, so we kind of did that and it was great. But then like it didn't last too long, man. And I don't know if we've talked about it on here before, but the last couple of years I get these migraines, and each one is worse than the last one, and it just takes me out.
Like takes him down. Like,
yeah. And like it came on quick. Like I had a mild headache, and so I was doing the Dr. Hose on my neck because it was kind of jacked, and I was using that, like, what was it, like a greenstone or whatever?
The jade stone.
Yeah, it's like a jade stone roller thing kind of on my forehead. And sometimes, like, if there's fluctuations in the weather, that fucks with me a little bit. And it's been kind
that's where I find I usually get my migraines, are serious fluctuations in the weather.
Yeah, but this wasn't like a serious flux. I didn't feel like, but it, like, maybe it was like bariatric shit that I can't
think
feel,
so,
like,
because it was never really that cold. Like, we've had like a really, really mild winter, and we maybe went from like average highs of -4, -5 to average highs of 2 or 3.
Right.
So like I wouldn't say that's a huge jump, but huge change for you to get a migraine over. But
yeah, so I just everything was kind of good, and then all of a sudden just like the lights kind of started.
Really bad.
Yeah, lights started to bug me, and we were listening to music, and then the like audio started bugging me, and I was just like, okay, I need to go down. Like I started thinking I was gonna puke and all kinds of crazy shit.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was bad. So then like I came downstairs and I got in bed, and it was weird. I almost couldn't control myself because it was all over the place. So then I told Alexa to play some music, and then the like music that she was playing was like bothering me, like audio wise. So then I had to turn it off so I could just be in the darkness. But then it wasn't dark enough, so I had to like stuff pillows in the window so I couldn't see anything.
Holy fuck.
Because the window's up too high, I can't reach it.
Yeah, it was just so bad that I couldn't I couldn't function. I had to just lay there.
Yeah, like when he had to pee like every couple hours, because he's also on medication that makes him pee more often.
Yeah.
So, and that doesn't go away just because you got a migraine. So like every couple hours I had to like get up, and it was like I joked that we were like a choo-choo train, because like he couldn't walk on his own. I'd walk in front of him, he'd put his arms around my shoulders and walk behind me with his eyes closed because he couldn't handle any light getting in. And
that's
like
fucking intense, man.
Oh yeah, like,
well, and it scares me, dude, because each one's worse.
Yeah.
So what's the fucking next one gonna do to me?
Yeah, no kidding.
Like, fuck. But from now on, like, I don't know. I should have known that headache was like getting out of control, and maybe I should have tried.
Whenever you really start with that big knot in the back of your neck,
yeah,
kind of thing,
we
you're
gotta
going
handle
down at that point.
We gotta handle it differently or something, because that sucked. So yeah, so that took me out for the rest of that day.
An entire day.
And
Christ.
Yeah, like you went back to bed. I think it was before 2 or maybe around 2 p.m. for the day. Like, because we got up and like, we got up and you were like, oh, I kind of have a headache. And it was like, okay, well, let's drink some water and let's do some stretching and let's try. Because we always try to do stuff to, let the headache go away naturally.
Rather than just popping pills.
You were doing the Dr. Hose and different things. And you finally gave up. I think it was around noon. 1 o'clock, you were like, I can't do this anymore. I need I need meds. Like I need painkillers. So I was like, okay, no problem. Worse. Like whatever. Like if you feel you need painkillers, go for it. Like we always try to go the natural way to see if we can get it to go away on its own.
Yeah, and like I'd even smoked a joint, and I'm like,
we had smoked a joint. You went outside and smoked a joint, and it was just not helping.
Not getting under control.
So
yeah, sometimes you just have to take drugs.
Yeah. It just had to happen.
Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes you got to push through,
and
or you can't just push through.
Yeah, shit just happens.
Sorry.
And yeah, man. So then, because we happen to both have like 3 days off, and I'm like, we're gonna game so much. And then I was out for the whole day, and then even the next day, like
you were so weak.
I was just so weak. I couldn't.
We spent
fucking
all
do anything.
day in bed Tuesday, and then Wednesday it was like. You kept asking, like, when can we go back to bed?
Oh my God, I could have. I just could have kept sleeping, and like I wasn't quite in the same amount of pain, but still like light wasn't great, so I wasn't really looking at screens and shit. And it just sucks to lose your weekend,
Right.
But yeah, I don't know. I guess at the same time you got to look at it. Well, at least I wasn't trying to fucking deal with work at the same time, but.
Well, right. The situation could definitely have been worse.
But yeah, I don't know, man. It sucks. I don't know what the situation is with that. If it's just me getting older or what, or maybe it's my blood pressure. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I'm not even sure what even causes migraines, to be honest.
I don't know. There's so many factors, I think. But yeah, I used to get headaches every once in a while when I was younger. Pretty rare though. And then in high school, I'd go to the chiropractor. He'd keep me adjusted so I wouldn't get headaches too much.
Yeah.
Right.
And then just the last couple of years, I started getting migraines, and each one's kind of worse.
We still
so I don't
try
know.
to go to the chiropractor as regularly as we can, but it's expensive if you don't have coverage
that is
enough
true.
coverage or whatever,
So,
I've never been to a chiropractor.
It's good, man. Like to each their own. Some people aren't about it and whatnot, but I don't know, man. I've had my body's fucked though. Like go back in time, maybe. I don't know. Don't backyard wrestle. I don't know. Those are just some ideas. But yeah. So like I don't know when I got a realignment and shit and stuff's working the way it's supposed to be.
Or when you fell down the stairs when you worked at the fucking.
Oh fuck yeah! I jacked up my hips and shit.
Joe's? Was that a Joe's? The fish place?
Oh, fuck. I don't remember what the hell that was. It was like a fucking windmill. Or a light. Maybe it was a lighthouse. Was it a lighthouse?
It was a seafood place or something. Like it was a seafood chain place.
Yeah.
It definitely could have been a lighthouse.
Or
a windmill. Who knows? They could have been Dutch.
Yeah, man. Maybe it was the Dutch fish.
Either way, you fell down the fucking stairs and you should have went to the doctor and filled out a WCB form.
Oh yeah.
You stupid ass.
Hindsight's always 20/20.
Yeah, but yeah, man. I don't know. Do you got anything that you're kind of looking forward to this year? I mean, maybe
the possibility of COVID fucking off.
Yeah, that'd be super sweet.
So what's your thoughts on are you pro vaccine? You're gonna get it whenever you can?
Do I have to?
What?
Yeah, do I have to? Is it mandatory for me to get
the vaccine?
Yeah.
I don't think so, no.
I mean, like if an opportunity arises, sure, but am I going to go out of my way for it? Not really. You know what? I haven't had my flu shot since I was 6 years old.
Well, I'm just.
And I remember mentioning this once before, and I'm not.
Go away if you don't get the vaccine.
By staying the fuck away from people who are being stupid.
Oh.
With COVID. I don't know. If I have to get the vaccine, I'll get the vaccine. But I mean, what I'm worried about is not having really been exposed to it and then being exposed to it and getting horribly sick off this fucking vaccine.
That's not a thing.
Well, we don't know. I don't know how I'm going to react.
He might get autistic. We don't know what happens.
Oh my God! What if he gets autistic?
I don't know. I know it sounds weird, but if I don't really need to get it, I'm not going to go out of my way to get it. I don't go out of my way to get flu shots every year like you're supposed to. I don't get sick with the flu, and I've been through all of it. You know, growing up in Toronto, I've been through the swine flu and the SARS and all that stuff, and not once did I get any of that. I'm not saying that makes me Lex Luthor immune to disease. I don't know. I guess I feel kind of weird about it. And apparently
vaccines aren't about you. Vaccines are about everybody else.
That's what fair.
Vaccines are about, which a lot of people don't seem to understand. Vaccines are not about you. They're about everybody else.
It'd be interesting to see how all this plays out.
Well, that's kind of what I want to see. I want to see how this plays out. Like,
yeah, well, and that's the thing. Like, that's what we kind of like. Everything's starting to roll out, but let's see how it goes by the time it gets to us poor folks.
Poor folks.
And I don't know. I just need to know whether to which one to ask for. The rich people one, I guess that's the real one. I don't know.
Yeah, well, right. And apparently it is 2 shots, it's not just 1.
Yeah, you have to go back for a second dose.
Yeah,
which is crazy. It reminds me of like my hepatitis shots in high school.
Gotta get that hep.
Gotta get that hep shot.
But yeah, I don't know. Hopefully we see some changes. There's a lot of weird shit. Like one of the bills that just got passed down in the States has started a clock of 180 days that all Pentagon and spy camps and whatnot have to come forward with any information that they know about extraterrestrials and whatnot.
Really?
Yeah. And this got slipped through on their COVID relief bill.
Yep. It was the same bill.
What? Yeah. What does that have to do with anything?
It doesn't. That's how the fucking Americans do it. They just, Canadians do it too. All of them do it. All of them will be like, okay, well, we'll let the gays get married, but we want to make sure that this other thing happens, you know? Like it's always like a tit for the tat for shit, but this was like a weird one. Like,
but those two don't correlate.
Also, we want to know about aliens.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's messed up.
Yeah, they don't even go together at all.
Yeah, and like I don't know, it's weird because I didn't hear about it until Joe Rogan brought it up, and he's like, I think 2021 is going to be very interesting. Yeah, if we're gonna have everything that's already going on, and then like, oh yeah, by the way, here's Snorlag. He's from the galaxy of whatever the fucks, and this is why we needed a space force. We didn't get it assembled in time. He's here for the planet.
Yay!
Yeah, like I don't know.
Who knows? Another one of those fucking monoliths popped up.
Yeah, there was one in Saskatoon or something.
Saskatoon, yeah.
So what? Do we know anything? Are they weighted? Like, can I just go jack this shit just so I can have one?
I have no idea. I mean, if you want to drive all the way out to Saskatoon for that, by all means, go ahead.
If I can get one of those cool things and then be like, oh, it popped up on my front lawn.
Yeah. Strange.
Yeah. So weird. I'm one of the chosen. Leave me alone. Yeah.
Fucking monoliths. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on with that either.
I think
we talked about that like even last time or time before that. But it's like what this world is getting weirder and weirder as days go on.
Yeah, and it's like it's getting to the point where it's almost like everybody's got ADD because there's so much going on you can't focus on anything. And I know some of that is like planned smoke screening, but I think it's almost to the point where even the guys that are trying to smoke screen, like something else outrageous will come out and they'll be like, we would have never even thought of that. Slipping a fucking extraterrestrial bill in there, sure, fucking brilliant, guys.
Under a COVID relief fund, that is some greasy work.
Yeah, so I don't know, dude. Like
just throw a little bit of fine print on every fucking page, so
exactly
equates out to. Oh yeah, by the way, got to declassify all this information.
Yeah. Yeah, and then like, how are they gonna leak it out? Is it gonna be like little things like, oh yeah, we've seen here that there's been a new influx in this type of bird in this area. By the way, there are extraterrestrials, and then more later. Like, they're just gonna slip it in everyday shit, and like we won't catch it. We'll just be like, wait a minute, what do you say about birds? Like, I don't know, fuck it. I think it's going to be interesting. And like, I think that's kind of why I started the show off the way I did, talking about the new year and how kind of silly it is to think about it, because yes, we are in 2021, but we are still in the same nightmare that has been going on for a while.
Yeah, just because the calendar like changed over still, doesn't mean anything is fucking changed, man.
It's not like a light switch. It's not like, oh, new year.
Oh, okay, thank God COVID's gone. Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, we all lived through, well, not all of us, I guess. Ooh, too soon. But yeah, but no, like, exactly. It's this interesting concept to think, oh, it's a new year, I get to start over. Well, no, like you still, everything that you fucked up before is still fucked up.
It's still fucked up, yeah.
Yeah. So you still got to kind of deal with that shit, but I don't know. It's funny. It's very interesting for us trying to do like a stupid comedy show while the world is on fire, you know?
Yeah, no kidding, right? It's
on fire is accurate.
Yeah. Yeah, like a truckload of used diapers on fire.
Yeah,
but
thrown in with some tires, thrown in with some piss and shit and gasoline. Like, just
go, yeah.
Vinegar. Why? I don't know. Just vinegar.
Just throw it in there. Nobody wants that.
That shit burns. That's why.
But yeah, exactly. Like, it's very interesting, man. Like, I don't know. Hopefully we got some yucks out of it. I definitely laughed quite a few in this episode. But guys, stay safe out there. I don't know what's gonna happen, to be honest. And I just hope everybody stays safe and everything goes smoothly. As of this recording, there's 14 days left of Trump in the White House, and we'll see what happens. But
yeah, let's
hopefully
hope
everybody's
he just gets
cool.
the fuck out of there peacefully and doesn't.
Yeah, well, we've already
cause
seen
a civil fucking war
happened,
in his own country.
Well, you watch.
I know, right?
Yeah, that's what makes me nervous, man. So
makes me nervous.
Hopefully,
crazy.
Hopefully we were able to take your mind off it for the last hour and a half or however long this ends up being. But in the meantime, Snerfin, if they want to check you out on the interwebs, where can they find you at?
On the Twitter, you can find me at the real Snerfin on the Twitter, and then on my Instagram that I don't really use.
On the Instagrizzle that he doesn't really use.
On the Instagrizzles, I think. What is my? It's just at Snerfin, right? Yeah,
I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
He thinks it's at Snerfin.
I look at things. I don't post. I don't know. I try, but I'm not really into that.
Yeah, it's not for everybody.
You don't have to post pictures of yourself or anything. Just post pictures of things around you and thoughts that you have about things around you and funny things, and I don't know.
No, I like it. It's very inspirational. I like it. Yeah. Now you should use that yourself.
I know.
There we go.
I know. You yell at me all the time. I don't post enough.
So the places that you don't post enough.
But you know what? When I do post, nobody gives a crap anyway. I post shit that I think is funny, and I don't get any fucking comments or nothing. It pisses me off, man.
Yeah.
You can find me at the real MDI.
Damn right.
That's where you can find me.
Come find me, bitch.
Come find me
outside.
Fucking dare you.
Outside.
But yeah, as for if you want to see some of my ramblings, I'm on most things at fearandmdi. As well, you can catch us patreon.com/fearandmdi. I was trying to think, maybe I could just give. We have a tree link. I don't know. Hold on a sec. I'll give you this.
I don't know what that is.
It's a
What's a tree link?
Right?
So it's or Linktree, I guess is actually what it's called. But anyway, it's just like it's one link that has all of our shit. So it's link linktr.ee/fearandmdi. So it's like Linktree, but it's linktr.ee/fearandmdi, and it's got the links to everything that we do. from our TikTok to our YouTube. Yeah. So we've got that anywhere that I post, like where you're supposed to post your website. That's where I post that link. So everybody can kind of check that out. But yeah, it's got links to the Spotify, the iTunes, our YouTube channel, youtube.com/twatfm. We've got more stuff coming. I took the winter, the holiday season off, guys. So there hasn't been anything. I do apologize. But we got more stuff coming real soon. I'm editing a makeup video, and then we're going to get rocking on some other stuff as well.
Oh, yeah.
We are currently developing a new channel where we're going to be doing some gaming, some streaming, some montages, that sort of thing, as a family. So like I'll be playing stuff like Call of Duty or Red Dead or Grand Theft Auto, and I'm sure Snerfin will be involved in some way, hanging out.
Well, of course.
And MDI is probably going to play some Switch stuff, or who knows, we might be able to hook up your phone or something so you can just play one of your phone games. Shabs is going to do some Apex or some Overwatch. I don't
think any of my phone games are interesting.
That's fair. And then Logic is going to probably do some.
It's chronic.
Yeah, you just took a big hit. You're gonna die. Oh, she's gonna go pee. I was just wrapping it up.
I know, but you're not being fast enough.
Oh my goodness. Just yeah. What a nutball. But yeah, so we don't have a full name for it, so I can't announce it yet. But we're tracking it down, and then yeah, we're gonna start streaming and doing all that fun shit. So you guys will have to come and hang out, and yeah, hopefully we'll have some fun with that.
Fuck yeah.
I don't know if I've done it in the last couple of episodes, so I'll take a quick sec to do a shout out to our sponsor for Rat House. If you go to audibletrial.com/rathhousepro, so that's audibletrial.com/RATTHAUS pro, you can get 1 month and 1 book for free. That's Rat House Pro, because we love Rat House Productions, who brought us back from the brink. So we like hanging out and shit, and they're amazing. And and a shout out to our Patreons, Tank House, and everybody who listens, shares, and chats along. It's awesome. Keep token, keep smoking. That's Twat FM, bitch. You missed.
Well, it's over now.